Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
It is 5:16. If you are just waking up, just starting the day, we hope everyone around here is safe and for the most part with power. And if not, we hope you get it soon.
Yeah, not so bad. I mean, actually really normal coming home, maybe coming to work this morning. A couple little branches, but nothing major. Adam is standing by, and Adam, we are out of the woods, correct? I'm saying the obvious.
Yeah, I mean, finally the system has passed our area, Alex and Scott. We did still get some stronger wind gusts. Lafayette reported close to a 60-mile-an-hour wind gust yesterday afternoon. But, the worst of this was not for us here in Acadiana, and I think we can breathe a sigh of relief on that. Unfortunately for our friends in parts of St. Martin, St. Mary, and Iberia parishes, we do have a lot of damage that occurred with Francine. And Francine was a very difficult storm for a very long time. And it's one that's going to be a case study here for meteorologists going forward, because you had this difference between the Hurricane Center's thinking and modeling thinking, and both actually proved to be true, but in certain type of ways that cause big impacts here to our friends off to the east in New Orleans and Baton Rouge and Houma and Thibodaux. 45-mile-an-hour winds, though, still a tropical storm this morning as it makes its way through the state into Mississippi, moving northeast at 12. So it did slow down a little bit. And that was key because we were expecting it to kind of speed up here. It never really did get completely intertwined with the jet stream yesterday, and so that did keep it from getting too fast in that forward movement. But you can still see it's got a definite swirl with it as it works its way up the 55 corridor just to the east of Jackson, Mississippi. New Orleans, though, finally quieting down. The tropical storm force winds are starting to settle down for them. We are clear of any rain. In fact, the latest batch of rain, or the last batch, is now into Mississippi, and there is not a drop showing up here on our radar. Futurecast shows the potential, at least through the afternoon hours, of maybe some wraparound showers from midday to 3 p.m., mainly north of I-10, but even that, I doubt that we really see anything. In fact, the later in the day we go, the more sunlight we see. And it turns out to be pretty decent. Yesterday, parts of western Acadiana, Jeff Davis, Evangeline, Acadia, St. Landry, even Vermilion and Lafayette parishes saw sunlight. It was like, wow, this is pretty impressive that, just 60 miles off to our east, there's a major situation going on there. But we are going to be watching for these clouds to kind of wrap on in through the evening and overnight hours behind Francine. Tomorrow, though, look at this. Completely clear skies as the circulation rotates its way into the Tennessee Valley. But I think for us, things are really quiet now, and they will stay that way. Our Crowley Tower camera showing that we have some pretty low clouds across the area still rotating around, and temperatures low to mid 70s out there for your morning time. Wind speeds, they're still kind of gusty in spots, 10 to 15 miles an hour, and through the day today we will see those winds staying up around that 10 to 15 sustained gust to 25, 30 miles an hour. Your temperatures through the rest of today climb into the mid 80s by the afternoon, with a mixture of sun and clouds, becoming sunnier the later in the day we go. Those overnight lows will drop into the 60s as we get some dry air rotating around the system. Tomorrow, hotter but sunnier. In fact, it really looks nice across the area if you don't mind a little bit of the heat. Good for recovery efforts down closer to the coast, too. Through the weekend, we're not really seeing much of a change. It is going to stay hot, temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees, and we will start to see an increase in clouds Sunday. An isolated rain chance here Monday and Tuesday with those temperatures approaching the 90-degree mark there. But overall, the next 7 days, really, you couldn't ask for better weather. I mean, It will be a little hot in the afternoon, but for anyone that is trying to recover after Francine down around the coast, this is the type of weather we need. We don't have any major rain that's going to be coming through to really cause any issues.
One of the many things I was amazed about, Adam, is you and Michael and Dan kept saying how just the slightest shift could make things better in this way. Lafayette, I mean, I was out in the yard yesterday afternoon just pulling a weed or two. I mean, did Lafayette get any kind of accumulated amount of rain? I mean,
We had about a half an inch of rain
Yeah.
in Lafayette to maybe 3/4, depending on where you are.
But then you moved down.
Yeah, and it was a lot more. But the thing is, we still did have some big wind gusts. Like I said,
Yeah.
in Lafayette,
Yeah.
near 60 miles an hour at one point. You mentioned the power flickering on and off. I had that too at my apartment when I got home yesterday. So, you know, we did see the impacts we were expecting here. It's just very grateful that this didn't come a little bit farther to
Yeah.
the north, because at the end the center did try to make its way north,
did.
but then the upper level winds started taking a lot of the stuff off to the east, sparing a lot of Acadiana
Yeah.
from the worst of the weather.
All right. Adam, thank you for
Yeah,
all
thanks,
of your
Adam.
hard
Great
work
work,
keeping
all
us
of you guys.
informed and safe. And we'll see you in a little bit. We'll get another update.
Yep.